Our partnership follows a similar path. We recognize that the most meaningful progress doesn't always happen on a straight, predictable road. It happens when we have the agility to navigate new routes together, finding the direct openings that lead to real achievement. This open path diplomacy is driven by the personal bond between President Trump and Prime Minister Modi. I hear about it every time the President and I speak. One of the first questions the President will ask is, how is my friend the Prime Minister doing? And that is something that is important to convey, because this relationship is not new, it's not a year old, it's not 2 years old, it stems almost a decade. Together, they have redefined what is possibly by moving with a shared sense of purpose and a relentless focus on the future. From George Washington to President Donald Trump, the United States remains a shining beacon for the world. President Trump and Prime Minister Modi are leaders who have championed a new vision for the partnership between our two nations. One that is transparent, one that is agile, and above all, one that is results-oriented. This bond is the foundation of a new era, one where we are actively delivering on the promise of our cooperation and building a future of tangible achievements. Since I arrived in New Delhi just 5 months ago, we have announced an interim trade deal that hopefully in the next few weeks will get signed. India has been invited, accepted, and joined Pact Silica, and commercial diplomacy is at record high levels. I am specifically proud that every embassy competes to bring investment into the United States. And our embassy in India came in #1 in the world with $20.5 billion of new investments into the United States. Tonight is not only about celebrating history, it is about looking ahead to a new era of shared success driven by the extraordinary momentum in the U.S.-India partnership. Since I've arrived here, I've been honored to advocate for a shared future, ensuring that top decision makers in Washington recognize the U.S.-India relationship. As you know, we have a direct line to everybody in the administration, but especially to our president. That is the partnership that opens markets, drives innovation, and creates high-quality jobs for both Americans and Indians. America first does not mean America alone. And every week we identify opportunities that are win-win situations for both of our nations.